Hi guys, welcome back. It's Mrs. Peterson, that lady who teaches art, and today we're going to talk about glazing your pinch pot. So the last class you made a pinch pot, looked like this, and then it went into the kiln and it came out looking like this. This is now bisqueware. It's been glazed one time. Today we're going to talk about glazing. So around the room you'll find these different colors of glaze, and they have the name on the front. This one is called Moss Creek, and moss is kind of a green color. So this one will turn out kind of green. I've already shook them up for you. But that's not a bad idea to shake them up if they haven't been yet. Then you're going to gently take the lid off, and you're going to leave it sitting in the middle of the paper plate. The paper plate is going to catch any of the clay or the glaze that is going to drip. Okay? Do not go anywhere near the fabric colored table where we built our pieces, because we don't want to get any glaze on the canvas. So when we glaze our pot, we're going to glaze the inside, the lip, and the outside, but not the bottom, because then it would stick to the shelf. So you're going to take your paintbrush and you're going to dip it in the glaze. And I like to start with the inside because then I can hold the pot very easily. So I'm just going to paint glaze all over the inside. We want to at least have one really solid coat, possibly two, and this will dry really quickly. So as soon as I get done painting the inside and the outside, I can probably go right back and paint the inside again. But we want to make sure that all of the spots are covered. You can see there's a little white spot in the middle down there, so I'm going to get that with my paintbrush before I move on. Okay. Then you want to come up and do the lip of your pot. In order for this to be safe to use with food or liquids that you might drink, we need to make sure the whole inside and the lip is covered with glaze. So I'm going to work my way around, holding where there's no glaze on the bottom of my pot. Okay, and then when I have my lip done, I can start on my edge. Now this is the tricky part. So I'm going to start down here. I want to get a lot of it covered, but I do not want the bottom to have glaze on it. So I'm going to leave some white at the bottom so it doesn't stick. And I'm just going to work my way around the pot. The glaze, as it gets cooked in the kiln, or we call it fired, in the kiln, it will kind of slide down just a little bit because it has silica in it, which is glass particles, and that's going to slide down just a little bit, so we don't want to get too close to the bottom. Okay, so I'm just working my way around, and I can hold where it's dry now to get this all glazed. Okay, and then you might want to just go on the bottom and give yourself a nice line with your paintbrush. Like right there, it's a little bit wobbly, so I want to make that more into a round shape. Okay, when I'm done with the first layer, then I can start on the second layer. And when I'm all done with the second layer, I'm going to take the brush and leave it on the paper plate for someone else to use. At the end of class, we'll wash all of those brushes with soap and water, and your glazed pot can go in the windowsill to dry so that it can end up in the kiln when we do our glaze fire. All right, guys, I can't wait to see what you create.